Chat. We gotta cook. Or so you have decided. But we are back. Chat has decided on drugs. An admirable enough decision. Today's adult beverage is a little something called a suplex. Since I didn't eat today and I'm actually a little bit hungry, I figure by suplexing my guts, I'll maybe not be hungry for a little while, until the end of the stream at least. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. My goodness. Oh. Okay. Wow. So, I've described what the suplex is on the Discord before. It's basically vodka, rum, Suze, and lemon. If you can imagine a drink called a suplex, and imagine what it would taste like. Like, just think of, like, if you don't know, Suze is a very strong liqueur. And obviously lemon is very strong as well. So, just throwing it out there. Yeah. It lives up to its name. Oh, gross. I love it. That's adapted from Valhalla. Yes, it is indeed. It is indeed. I've said before, Valhalla is one of my favorite games, air quotes games, because, I mean, it is a game, but barely. But yeah, so specifically, if you don't know, there's a YouTube channel. Huck, imagine that. There's a YouTube channel. There's a YouTube channel out there called How to Drink. And, one of the things that guy has done many, many times over the years is come up with drinks inspired by video games. And, that's where I got the recipe from, among others. It doesn't... To be fair, the channel is called How to Drink, but it's not actually about how to drink. Though he does do a lot, like, he goes into a lot of the, like, I guess the concepts of mixology and, like, how different flavors and tastes can work together and things like that. Like, I've learned a lot about how to mix drinks from watching How to Drink. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Again, it kicks like a mule, but it's good. If you need to wake up, have one of these, 'cause you will be awake afterwards. I hope that he doesn't be inspired by Rogue Trader. I mean, to be fair, I think he's done at least one episode inspired by Warhammer. I could be wrong. But I think it was Darktide and not Rogue Trader. Someone will have to correct me. Anyway, chat. I said we're back, and you're still looking at BRB. So, let's get to Booba back on the screen, because again, I know what you're here for. There you go. There's your Booba. And as much as I love the Red Alert 2 soundtrack, it's going to be distracting. So, you go on pause. Red Alert 2 soundtrack. And let us get the drug lab, since that's what chat has decided they want. Chat wants drugs, so we're gonna do it for the drugs. And then now that we have 113 OCI points, that definitely gives us enough that we could potentially buy an upgrade. Unfortunately, the upgrades that we can buy are pretty limited. Now, we could replace the med bay with the drug lab, but we don't quite have enough. We could also go for a minigun strafing run for only 65 points. Or we could finally grab a sensor. Apparently these stack, so we have 3 slots for electronics. We could absolutely grab a sensor. I wish we had just a few more points. I feel like it's probably better to save it because we're so close to 120. And 120 is like the magic number for so many of these upgrades. So I think we just wait and save it. Hard to imagine anything not making Malort better. I mean, I don't really like Malort, if I don't think anybody does, but Suze I can tolerate. Again, in small doses. And to be fair, it's only like half an ounce of Suze, but you definitely taste it. Oh, yeah. Anyway. If we're not going to spend any OCI points, we can at least head to the black market now that it's refreshed, and let's have a look at what toys are available. Let's see. We have... oh. We have a Special Operator Combat Configuration. Features a high-quality sound suppressor and compact collimator's sight. It has increased accuracy and the shooter is less likely to be revealed when firing. Chat, this is Special Ops AK. Space AK. For the same number of points, we could also pick up the Crocodile, which is an AMR. Only fires 6 shots, but man, this puppy does some damage to armored targets. Need that special AK, give it to Lemon my game. I mean, I haven't used it yet, but any kind of suppressed weapon to me is great. Let's see, what else do we have? I mean, we do have... oh, we have an autocannon available for the same number of points. Let's see, we could grab the vehicle ammo accessory so that we've got a little more ammo for our vehicles. We could grab the thermobaric, the disposable thermobaric rocket launcher. Or we could just grab another dossier. I mean, always recruiting more troops. Let's see. If we sell all of our trade goods, let's see how many points we have available to spend. Shift, click, move, entire... there we go. I was like, there's got to be a way to move a whole stack. Let's see. If we get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of those, get rid of one of those, and get rid of this. So, chat, this is all the stuff that I'm willing to sell. Yeah. This is all the stuff that I'm willing to sell. So, this gives us 725 points. That's a lot of dash. Let's see. First time chatter. Let's see. Nico KPO says, hello chat. Could I ask something?
Okay.
I'm really new at Menace. Is it worth it to save the Xeno parts or sell it to the black market? So the way that the black market works is it's basically a barter system. You don't gain anything by selling things unless you're buying something in exchange. So in other words, if I go here and I just, like, for example, if I buy one assault rifle and I'm giving away 665 points, these points disappear. Like, this, you don't get anything for this 665 points. So it is in your best interests when you're trading to only trade for the stuff that you need, which is essentially why, like for right now, we're doing a poll to see what people want to get. Because I have 725 points worth of stuff, but we're probably not going to spend 725 points on the stuff that we buy. As for the Xenoparts themselves, they have no value outside of trade. So, as an example, when you put them up here, anything that's up here at the top is basically just trade goods. It serves no other purpose other than to give you stuff to trade to the black market. There's a 1,000 gift sub option now. Oh no. I don't know why Twitch would even do that. What kind of ammo is that for sale? I think this is hollow point. Yeah, this is hollow point. So it does extra damage but less armor penetration. Could potentially be good against bugs, as long as we're not firing at armored bugs.
Okay.
And Troubleshooter gifted subs. Let's see. 1 to Nico and 1 to Tree in a Box. Thanks, Troubleshooter, for the 2 gifted subs. And of course, welcome or welcome back into the cult of bad tactical decisions. I gotta thank Kajibo as well for gifting a sub to the One-Eye Carl. Thank you, Kajibo, but as always, keep it in your pants. And One-Eye Carl, welcome back into the cult. And then, of course, I have to thank D-Dubs for repriming for 12 whole-ass months, a whole year, in the cult of bad tactical decisions. Thank you for the prime support for a whole year, D-Dubs. Didn't know if I could craft something with it or not. Now, at least not right now. As of this moment in the game, those types of like bug parts and stuff serve no purpose at all. That's not to say that they won't sometime down the road, but again, Menace is like a run-based game, so I wouldn't worry too much about saving it. It's up to you how you want to play, but my personal philosophy in the game has been build for what you have, not for what you want. In other words, don't save points for something unless you know there's something down the road that you're going to get. Like, spend those points to make your troops better in the moment if you can. Let's see. So, most people wanted special AK, I mean, honestly, we could buy both. Like, here, we could buy this. We could buy this. We could buy the hollow point ammo. I'm not gonna buy the mortar because the mortar is in the rare items. So here's the thing. Rare items is just extra cost. Like, yes, some of the stuff is rare. Like, for example, we have the plasma rifle for the vehicles. This is very rare and very good. But, like, the mortar? There's no reason to spend 440 points on a mortar. Let's see. We got 85 more points. What could we spend 85 points on? Maybe... Okay. How about we do that? And then we buy... What can we get for 100 points? We could get a launcher. Decisions. Grenades? Maybe. Grenades wouldn't be terrible. Or, yeah, we could also grab, instead of grenades, we could get another squad leader. Cause see, then like this way, everybody gets what they want. We get the fancy rifle, we get the suppressed AK, we get hollow point rounds to use against the bugs, and then, like, really, we just gotta decide, do we want grenades or do we want another squad lead? Personally, I'm leaning towards the squad lead. Grenades are short range. This is true. Don't get me wrong, Dragon Knight. But there are plenty of times when we're in close proximity with the enemies and they're behind cover where grenades would be really useful. Most people seem to agree on the squad lead. Alright, chat. So we're losing 10 points. I can just, let me see. What do we have for 10 points? I can just take back one of these alien glands. And there we go. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Let's do it. Oh, well. Speaking of the Russian... It seems that the game has decided on who we're gonna get. Mercenary, for better or worse, does exactly what his employers ask of him. Unbridled aggression would be easy to tap from this individual. Only 30 authority. I mean, we kind of have to, right? Let's see, what's his special ability? Plus 50% accuracy and 30% damage against wavering or fleeing enemies. Why doesn't that surprise me? Alright, let's see what else he's got. Fearsome. When you can hear your attacker's bloodthirsty screams over your buddy's bloody gargling, you know you're in serious trouble. Attacks made by this unit have 100% more impact on morale. Wow. Let's see, what else has he got? If it bleeds when you want to watch the light fade from their eyes. Causes 15% max HP health loss per turn for 2 turns after damaging an enemy unit. Can only kill 1 enemy element per tick. So it's a bleed. Let's see what else we got. Close and personal, just listen to me. There were like 50 urinals open and he walked clear past all of them and took a piss right next to me, and then the bastard started talking. Chat, is this? Look, for reasons that I hope are obvious, I don't really understand the urinal thing. Plus 20% accuracy when adjacent to a target. The bonus loses 5% with each tile of separation. Plus 20% accuracy when adjacent, plus 15 at 2, plus 10 at 3, and so on. That's a bro code strike. The urinal thing involves male telepathy. I mean, I like what I see so far. He's got several interesting... Oh, he gets counter strike as well. Finisher, wounded animals should be put out of their misery. Plus 30% accuracy and 20% damage against an enemy that is stunned, disabled, or disrupted. Man, that could be really good. Berserk. Anger is not a problem, anger is a weapon. Regain 30 AP after killing an enemy unit. Holy shit, that's insane. This can only trigger once per round and cannot increase AP above the initial amount. But plus 30 AP after killing somebody, though? That's insane. Commando, Millspeak for Lone Wolf, plus 15% accuracy and defense when isolated 4 or more tiles from any friendly unit. Check his unique bag ability. Let's see, I don't speak Russian. Yaz is remarkably resourceful on the battlefield. Despite his notorious aggression, he knows when to time a quick spell to scrounge for gear, ammo, and patch up his men to keep the offensive going. Activate. Refill 25% of special and squad weapon ammo, minimum 1. Reduces suppression by 33%, heals 1 squaddie. Wow. That's actually pretty good. That's insanely... Like, this dude is awesome. The urinal is not a place for conversation. Unless you're in a Batman costume and some other dude is in a Superman costume, and you have a chat about the creative ways each of them would lose in a fight, that's the only time it's acceptable. Travis, I feel like the hyper-specific nature of that description is more telling than you probably meant it to be. I request to be transferred into his squad. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that are going to want to be in his squad. Let's hire him, Jet.
Ah, Dicker Marines, da? I speak your language well.
I think we're gonna get along just fine. I think we're gonna get along just fine, Chad. Let's see. Everybody wants to be on Crazy Ivan's squad, so let's see. I gotta... Wasteland wants to be on his squad as well. Alright. There we go. Erst also. Let's see, where are you on the list? You're down here. Let's see, who else? We got a few people still that aren't currently on squads. So there we go. As a Crazy Ivan, I should be on the list. Fenosi, are you? I can't. You're still in the game, aren't you? We can make that happen. He's a professional Russian? Yeah. I mean, I think it's funny that, like, being a Russian is just, like, a thing, and we're just like, yep, that tracks.
Okay.
Dragonmine says, don't pick a urinal next to someone else. Always at least one unused urinal between you, ideally as big a gap as you can manage. See... I know the rules as far as the urinal goes. It's just, it never really made a whole lot of sense to me, right? Like, I've heard guys talk about the whole, you know, you gotta keep one... You gotta keep one urinal space. I just don't get it. And Mega's repriming for a 20th month. Thank you, Megas, for the 20 months of Prime support. Good to have you for closing in on 2 years now. I feel like your money's better spent elsewhere, but even so, I appreciate you being here. Let's see. Man, if that's the case, then we're gonna have to put some more names in the game, chat, cause yeah, we're running out of folks. So let me pull up the Discord. And let's get a couple more names in here. Actually, chat. I know this is gonna sound crazy. But we're almost at the end of the list. I mean, that's not including repeats, like people that have already been in Menace and died. So, like, we're almost at, like, we're basically at the end of the list, but that's okay. Let me see. We got, hold on. Let me move this over to the other screen. Wow. I don't know if this is gonna fit, but I'm gonna try it. And no, it's not that I don't know how to spell, it's that this is how this person has spelled their name. Unfortunately, that's as long as I can make it, so you don't get the E. And then... Okay.
Let me in. Let me in.
Let me see. Carta's full up. We need to give JG Wentworth one more. Oh my. You motherfuckers. Let me see. Because we did have some folks that died in the previous... How many squaddies died so far? It's not that a bunch of squaddies have died. I mean, like, if you look at the bottom of the list, we've only lost 3 people this campaign. It's not that a bunch of people have died. It's just that, again, when you can add 8 people to every squad, we burn through the list pretty quick. So... Let me see. I'm gonna do this. And we need 2 more. So let me... Because I know I said I wasn't gonna double dip on these, but... If the person died in the previous campaign and we're basically looping around to the other end of the list again... I'm okay with putting these folks in a second time. Like, if they didn't die in this campaign, then I'm okay with putting them in again. So, I'm currently just checking through real quick. Alright, so... There's another one. And then, who else is next? Okay. There we go. I think we're good? Is that everybody? Question mark? I mean, technically I could put some more people on Tech Squad, but since we're kind of intending to have him in a smaller squad, it might be better to just leave him for now. But we can add some more people later down the road. Silverthorn, as far as getting in the game, you have to spend a certain amount of channel points in order to add your name to the list. You don't actually have to be on the Discord because we handle it here through Twitch. So, like, if you spend the points here, we keep the list on the Discord, but you don't have to be on the Discord. If that makes sense. Okay. I think we're good now. Crappy wants to be on Yaz. Let's see. Where's Crappy? There's Crappy. And then Darby can have DGO. Because I think DGO was already on Darby's squad, and then through just like various moving stuff around back and forth, we kind of ended up where we are now. Don't have enough channel points. Here's the next run. I mean, don't get me wrong, computer. Like, it's not just Menace. Menace is just like the latest, but for example, like when we were playing BTA, I put in like community members. When we were doing MechWarrior 5, the modded playthrough, same thing. So like, if the game will let me put people's names in, I'll usually do it. So even if you're not able to get in now, there's always the next game, the next run. So there's always the opportunity. Let's see. So now that we bought all these new toys, I mean, I feel like giving Space AK to the Russian makes a lot of sense, right? This is the correct answer, isn't it? Is this not the correct answer? Give the giant rifle to the giant man? Give Yaz a flamethrower? I mean, I'm good with that. Let's see. Give him ammo. We don't currently have any armor for him, which is unfortunate, because I just sold the scavenger armor. And then I feel like if we're gonna do this, let's give the hollow point ammo to JG Wentworth, because he's like our bug specialist, right? So we're always gonna be using JG Wentworth for the bugs. Does a rifle require deploy? It does. So by giving it to Tech, we're basically making it so that we don't have to deploy it. Nobody's ever been mad about someone saying they have a big gun. I mean, look at this man and tell me that his dick isn't at least hanging down to his knee. Anyway, chat, I think we're in good shape. Let me see. Still don't have any extra goodies. But I think everything else is fine for right now. So, let's get to the system map and oh, well. It looks like we're going to be fighting once again. We're going to be fighting against the rogue army on a desert planet where there's not going to be any cover. So the smoke grenades are going to come in very handy. But it's the only mission that we've currently got available. We got to turn the tide. Rogue army units have overrun local defenses, are advancing quickly and mostly unhindered. We have to stop them so that an effective defense can be mustered and prepared further back. Be prepared to operate behind enemy lines and fight outnumbered and outgunned. I mean, I feel like we do that every time, but sure. Let's steal a tank. I mean, I will if they let me. Oh my, okay. So what do we got? Upon completion, gain rogue army item or vehicle. Upon completion, +5 trust and 1 civilian trading good. Upon completion, the enemy will have its supply points reduced by 15% for the rest of the operation. Grand Theft Tonk? Absolutely. Kajibo says, have a good rest of the stream, lay off the isekai. Listen here, Kajibo. You insist on slandering me, but I refuse. I refuse to take the bait. But anyway, thanks for hanging out as always. I appreciate all the insane generosity and support today. Have a good rest of your Sunday, and hopefully you'll have a good week as well. Let's see. I mean, me personally, I feel like this comes down to either free item or reduced supply for the enemy. Unfortunately, it feels like both of these are going to be defense missions. Friendly combat outpost has been encircled and is now under siege. Friendlies are still fighting back but are running low on ammunition. Send out a marine detachment and relieve the defenders before their vital position is lost. So we have to make it to the outpost and then hold it. Versus this one where we're doing a delay. The enemy's advancing rapidly and threatens to overrun friendly forces. We must sweep in and conduct a fighting retreat to delay the enemy as long as possible. I think this is the one where we basically are on one edge of the map and we just have to stop them from getting to us or capturing the zone. What are the missions up the chain? I guess that's a good question. So this one is reduce their supply points. This one I think is also... Oh no, enemy vehicles and walkers will start battles damaged. Enemy discipline is reduced by 10%. Interesting. And then this one is... This is an active enemy asset. Reduces discipline of all player units by 15%. Oof. That's a oof. That's a oof. And then this one is the same. All Rogue Army infantry units now carry an RPG. Well, that kind of sucks that we have to get most of the way through the operation to get rid of that one. No, I get that. Like, that means we have the malice, and we just have to get rid of it. So either we can reduce enemy discipline by 10%, or we can get our own reduced discipline back at 15%. Prevent hostile units from entering the target zone. Hold the outpost for 10 turns. Yeah, I think enemy armor starting damaged is also pretty good, considering how much armor the Rogue Army usually fields. So I think we go for the item, and then we go for the armor reduction, and then after this we'll get rid of their RPGs. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start on the outskirts of the map. We have to get to the defense zone, and then defend it. This could potentially be a disaster. Make sure no more than 60% of friendly units are destroyed. Complete the mission without losing anyone. Destroy less than 3 structures. Yeah, big oof. Big fucking oof. We do currently have enough points so we could almost field Yaz. Let's remove Mr. Jesus. Unequip. Put the machine gun back on this thing. And then, since we're not fighting bugs anymore, I think we take J.G. Wentworth off of the mission. Pull this. Pull this. I mean, I don't know. Ammo is one of those things that we pretty much always want to put on our people. But if we're not taking J.G. Wentworth, we can take off the armor and put it on our man Yez instead. We're definitely putting in Rewa, and that leaves us at 47 points to spend. So... Hey. Upgrade, yes. Skill. Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. Since we just got him, we should probably give him his skills. If we're fighting the fucking Rogue Army, I'm definitely going with 100% more morale damage. I still don't speak Russian. Part of me also wants to give him athletic as well. Just because it's so good. Do we have enough points? I have 37 points. We have enough. Chat. I mean, Thanosi's out there in the chat. Does anybody... What did he actually say? Let's see. We could also... We could go... He made a Yo Mama joke. I feel like you're full of shit, CM Fool. Debating. I'm debating. We still got 27 points in our loadout, so... Black Hydra says, have to go, see y'all next stream. Don't get hit by truck, Kun. I mean, We always try to avoid it, but you never know. He's sneaky like that. If it bleeds, it dies. I mean, bleed is a pretty good ability.
Я не живу, я выживаю.
All right, I think we're ready. Maybe. Let's see. We'll get Reva up here. Again, we're just gonna basically book it. Let's go ahead and we'll put Carta in there. We'll get our troops in close proximity with the APC and just get them moving. Although, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, chat. There's a part of me that feels like Mr. Jesus might be a better pick. Because Shepard is pretty good. Then again, we're probably going to be running up against armor, so I feel like the laser is probably going to be useful in that regard. That time he was asking about the weather. Okay, so now I definitely know you're full of shit. Alright, let's get underway, Chad.
Я не хочу учиться, но я хочу убивать.
I mean, at least they give me some titles when we're in the mission. Let's see. Carta, mount up for me. That's what she said.
What?
And then Rewa, let's get moving. Oh yeah, it's about to get real. Watch me snap into a Slim Jim, Kim Jong-il.
Ooh, yeah, it's coming.
Let's do this. What?
Okay. Still nothing so far. GT says it's Bulgarian for look at me, look at me. Bulgarian? I mean, maybe?
I can kill from anywhere.
Do we have any enemies in sight? Not currently. Alright, fair enough. I'm just gonna leave her face in this direction because I don't know which way we're gonna get attacked from first, and I don't want her rear armor facing well, potentially an enemy. Since according to the mission stats, like, everybody's got RPGs, apparently.
Да?
Okay, so we got some outgoing fire. I'm having Tech go straight for the tower so that he can put that anti-material rifle to use. Also, by the way, stop it! I'm trying to admire my man. I'm gonna be honest. Stop it! I'm gonna be honest. Chet, I feel a little underwhelmed. I'm a little underwhelmed. I expected it to be, I don't know, bigger? He said, I'm not living, I'm surviving. Okay, I mean, that tracks. Let's go ahead and get Carta moving up. Unfortunately, she's still got the shotgun, which I probably should have swapped out, but it's
Let's
whatever.
do this.
Let's see. Derby, let's get you moving up as well.
Eyes and ears.
Hopefully we can use your concealment to our advantage.
What?
I mean, definitely seems like there's enemies in this direction. Tick, if you don't mind, go ahead and crawl up in that tower for me. And then that'll give us the AMR on this side to basically take anything that we see. AMR's got some bitchin' range, so that'll definitely come in handy. Man, they're gonna take that tower down.
What?
The sad thing is, if the structures get destroyed, I think we still, like... Even if we're not the ones that destroy the structures, we're still gonna not get the bonus for it. Still got nothing. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. The fact that I can't see whatever they're shooting at makes me nervous. And I get that it's because they're in the tower, so they've got a little bit of extra vision range, but it still makes me nervous. Chet, are you out here trying to take what I said out of context again?
Are there kutta there?
I don't even know why I'm asking. I already know the answer. Let's back up one. Just because, like, based on where they're shooting, this will hopefully give some cover from an RPG.
Heavies!
Heavies. Don't like that.
Da!
Heavies what? Heavy infantry. Local forces gone rogue. Shock forces are equipped with heavy armor, capable battle rifles, and decent RPGs. So they are running extra plating, frag grenades, an RPG, and a K-Pet. Great. Outstanding.
Cover, быстрее!
Just great.
Let's do this.
Permission to post clip link. I mean, yeah. Fine, I'll let you make fun of me. There you go. I deserve it. Alright, still no visual. A little concerning. If we move up here, we still got 70 points. No visual. If we move here, what do we got? Still no visual. If we move here, what do we got? Still no visual. What the hell are you shooting at? Like, I literally don't see whatever they're shooting at. Alright, hold on. Let me... Let me see. Why are you like this, Firefox? Shame on you, Chad. Oh, that's a sniper. That's definitely a sniper. Okay, well they've decided to abandon the tower for some reason. We're not quite close enough to hit him with the K-Peg. Carta, if we move you up... Yeah, you're still not gonna have any shot with a shotgun. Maybe we can move up here and use the smoke as cover. Go ahead and get down. Alright, so if we move up a little bit. And we're still not in range. Son of a bitch. If I move here, we don't have enough AP. If we move here, we do, but then we're not in cover. So if we move here... and then get down for a little bit of extra defense, then maybe we can attack next turn if and when the smoke clears. Okay, they are advancing through the smoke, which is not great. On the plus side, Carta does have a shotgun, so that might work out in our favor. Darby, you're not... Are you gonna be able to get to the tower? Probably not. What the fuck you mean? 20... How many points do you need to get in the building? Is it 25? Is that why you can't do it?
About time, man.
It's kind of butt cheeks, if you ask me. I think I'm gonna have Tech go around the left flank with his rifle.
What?
Okay, smoke is cleared. It's go time. Oh no, they got caught out in the open with a shotgun.
I want to see that out of you, 103rd.
The risk they took was calculated, but they're very bad at math. Arrakis says, well, it's time for a working man to go to bed. Have a great rest of the stream, and the rest of you have a good time, whichever zone it is. Alright, Arrakis. Well, thanks for hanging out, as always. Appreciate you stopping by, and for the support, as always. In the meantime, go get you some sleep, sweet dreams, and hopefully you have an outstanding week. Let's see. Carta does not have visual on anybody else. I have no idea where this other squad is out here that they're shooting at, so we'll just hold what we got for now. I'm not sure what the plan was on that, you guys. More smoke? Alright.
What?
Let's see.
Orders?
Darby, if you don't mind getting in the tower for me, so we got a little bit of a visual.
Enemy movement!
Okay, outstanding. We got some dudes way out in the middle of nowhere, but they're just outside of our range. Not great. Not great. What are these, conscripts? Yeah, conscripts. Alright. Well, you're still in concealment, so we'll just go ahead and have you continue to scout for us. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an autocannon. And I don't know if that's a deployed autocannon or if it's a vehicle.
What?
Let's see. Yes, get up here to the rocks and see if you can get visual on wherever that autocannon came from. Okay, what are you? You're just infantry. Continue to cover, please. It is an autocannon team. Unfortunately, we do not have the range to hit either of these groups of enemies. So what I'm gonna do then is have us fall back, because I don't want my man's getting lit up with an autocannon that he can't actually retaliate against. Cowering Kuta indeed. Alright, let's see. We got enough range there, but we don't have enough range on the gun. I am reluctant to advance out of the base, but let's do it. Again, these guys are gonna have an RPG, right? No, they don't, but they do have a bundle grenade, so we'll have to be careful of that. So maybe it's only the regular infantry units that have the RPGs and the conscripts don't get them.
About time, man.
Alright, so I think we put Tech back in the tower, because if we've got an autocannon team out here, I'd like him to be able to potentially take them on. Oh my.
Movement.
Alright. We have a light walker, chat. So we can move forward and take some laser shots. Crew shaken, fire again. Oh my.
Hoorah, Marine!
That was an exceptionally large explosion. Yeah, there's definitely an officer over there as well. Travis says, "I peeps have public holiday stuff to do. Keep the murder quotient up." We will. As always, Travis, thanks for hanging by. Thanks for hanging out and dropping by. And hopefully, whatever holiday you got going on in the land of Oz will be a good time all around. Laser is greater than Walker. Clearly. Yeah, that tower's not gonna hold up for much longer. Okay, they're abandoning the tower.
Duh.
We've still got eyes on the autocannon team.
Eyes open.
Darby, you still can't hit this guy because he's out of your range. Like, I don't want to give her position away. But at the same time, I kind of want to go for this tower as well, but we're not going to have enough points. Or maybe we will? No, we're not going to have enough points. Like, how many points does it take to get into a freaking building? That's what I don't understand. What? Excuse you? You know what? Screw it.
Catching a corner.
If the game's gonna be like that...
Duh.
Da indeed. Is it worth it to go for the building? Not this turn. And unfortunately, you're using the building as cover. So let's do this. We'll move forward just a little bit. And we're still not in range. They're just outside of our effective range. I'm going to have you guys get down, and hopefully that will keep you concealed enough behind the cover that these guys will try to advance. Otherwise, people are going to get shot, and it's going to be sad.
Freedom or death!
Okay, they're outside of range of the crowbar. However, we also have concealment on our side. Chad, do I waste an anti-material rifle round on these guys? It's extremely overkill, but also extremely funny. Yes, it was in fact the enemy that yelled that. See how conscripts immediately swarm the fallen walker to claim its armor for themselves. Alright, let's try it.
Everybody misses now and again.
We didn't even fucking hit him. I don't know if I want to waste another one. Okay, well that definitely did it. Okay, more conscripts moving on the outskirts. Like, they just don't want to advance. They just refuse to advance into our position, which, don't get me wrong, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I'm heartbroken about that, but I figured the rogue army would be a little more aggressive.
What?
Okay. Fire on the enemy. Immediate suppression.
Of course I could do it.
There we go.
Taking command.
That's some dead cons.
Hey, don't get hit.
Wait, are we taking suppression from that?
Trade well, you will be saved.
Okay, taking shots at the conscript. Still not in range. You know what? This might be a mistake, but we're gonna do it.
Warning.
We're gonna do it. Okay, I'm a little concerned at how little damage we did to that unit when they're standing in the open. Damage fall off is rough. Yeah, it is. I mean, we didn't miss. We actually hit them. We just didn't do that much damage. Yeah. Damage fall off is a bitch on this thing. I feel like it's a waste to use the anti-material rifle for this, but at the same time, we're not taking the ammo home with us.
The Kuta runs.
I'm glad you're having a good time, Riva. Was it overkill? Yes. Did I enjoy it? Also yes.
Sir?
Carta, are you in shotgun range? No, because smoke blocks fucking bullets for some reason. So no, you're not in range. That's unfortunate. Maybe we displace to here and try to catch him out, but
Bounding the cover.
I don't know. I feel like it's not a great idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay, we got some
Eyes on.
regular
Let's
infantry.
do this.
Darby is not in How is it that he... Look, this is how you know the game cheats, right? Because somehow, even though the game shouldn't know that Darby is here, it somehow seems to be keeping every single squad outside, just outside of her effective range. Even though they don't know she's here, they still somehow avoid her attack radius.
What?
Oh, you go ahead and use the scanner on me if you like. It's not gonna benefit you nearly as much as you think it is. Suck it, nerd.
Put down every dog.
Hey, I want in on that.
And that, my
Let's get the heat
friends,
off them.
is the danger of the K-Peg.
Duh.
Ladies and gentlemen, our chief engineer has finally discovered the single brain cell emote. A round of applause. Alright, let's get our mans back here. And keep everybody down. We're defending, we're not attacking.
Kill the attackers!
Okay, Tick, since you've pretty much killed everybody on this side, I guess now it's okay for you to move up. Why are we screaming hostiles?
Sir?
I really should have taken the shotgun off of Carta. Oh well. Smoke grenade then. Poof. Completely useless doing it anyway.
Let's do this.
It might be worth it to move Darby down here. And then once the smoke clears, she can start taking shots. God bless it.
What?
Let's see. Nope. Let's just go here.
Acknowledged.
We still don't have visuals, so I'll move up here.
Hold! Work done!
Stay safe! Kutta, where did you learn to shoot?
Da!
Feels like it's not a great idea, because the K-Pack has less range than these guys. Yeah, because they're packing the crowbars, which means we're going to be at a range disadvantage. So I'm going to move up Tech instead, because he's actually got a crowbar. So we can't necessarily match him for damage, but we can match him for range.
Strategy and tactics have failed!
Strategy, in fact, tactics have failed you, says the guy using an assault rifle against an APC. I feel like there might be a disconnect somewhere.
Okay.
Okay, get down.
Sir?
Carta still not able to do shit. Actually, that's not 100% true. Why? I don't understand. Is it because of the... It's because of the smoke. Chad, why is smoke bulletproof? It's fucking stupid. Ed Ruina Star resubscribing for a 17th month, 1 month away from a year and a half in the cult of bad tactical decisions. Thanks, Ruina Star, once again for 17 months of support, saying ding in the chat. It is in fact a ding. No new badge for this ding, but next time for sure, that'll be the one. But again, thank you for 17 months of continued support in the cult of bad tactical decisions.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna go find that commander and shoot his ass. These guys do not have the RPG. Well, Darby, now that you're here, again, you're still somehow fucking bulletproof smoke. There we go. The smoke has cleared,
Orders?
and now we can fire on the enemy. Almost took him out in one go. There we go. The real answer that no one wants to talk about is that it shows ghosts, which are very real and will take a bullet. Wait, what? I don't know how we got on the discussion of ghosts, but I'm a little bit afraid.
Stay down!
You know, I appreciate these guys for having stayed in that tower for basically the entire mission and just drawing fire.
What?
For every conscript squad you take down, there's a very angry Arma 3 player screaming spacing. Yes. Sierra? Confirm? Shit, Erst as well can also confirm that. We knew they were there, but again, like, I can shoot at this square when there's no smoke on it, but I can't shoot at this square when it's smoked. Because reasons. We don't fucking know why. Don't ask questions.
Da!
Always ready.
I mean, there's not really a whole lot to do,
Mission is
except
over.
just finish the mission.
To pay? Begin now.
A 9-man squad over 30 meters should have plenty of spacing. I mean, so for what it's worth, back when I was playing Arma 2, and I don't even own Arma 3, but back when I was playing Arma 2, whenever I was in a squad lead position, I found that rather than spacing, because to Sierra's point, you scream spacing and nobody listens. In much the same way that, you know, when you scream fire, nobody listens. So I found that the best way to get people to spread the fuck out was to scream incoming, even if there was no incoming. And then people would immediately scatter like roaches. Worked for me. That's why they tell you never scream fire, scream free money, because then everyone will start coming. That's what she said. Anyway, I don't want to get too close to this squad because they have AT grenades, but I do want to roll up on them. Let's make sure we get the armor facing this direction, please. Our mans is getting shot at. Boss is evil, but the good kind of evil? I don't even know how that works. I mean, my objective was just to not get people killed. Leave mission? No. Every enemy we kill... Every enemy that we kill is free loot. Although, to be fair, if we lose one more squad of friendlies, we're gonna lose that secondary objective. Yeah, I think we just call it. Oh, Jesus. Well, there you go. We got the autocannon, chat. Or we got a autocannon. Let's see. We also got some standard protective armor. We got a DMR, which will be really good. More AT grenades and more scrap bombs. And no casualties. It was pretty much all the friendlies that took the casualties.